StockPulse Symposium number 3, Las Vegas, and I've got Chuck Downie here. Chuck's a very important man for Eagle Plains. Yeah, does a lot of discovering, don't you, Chuck? So what?
Much as I can.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Rob.
Appreciate the support
here.
It's
a really good show for us too. It's really just talk about the show for a minute. It's been excellent for us. A bunch of people that we don't normally see in our space. So it's been really good to kind of educate a lot of these people that don't normally follow junior mining companies. So it's been really good.
Yeah, and this is a unique one here. I went on a tour with you guys here a couple of months ago. It was fantastic. Really appreciate that. Mike Labaka helped set that up, and of course Tim was there. So got to meet the team, got to go up in a helicopter, got to see what you guys do. But this is a unique one here. You've got a lot of minerals going on, project generators, so a lot of things going on. What's front and center right now in your eyes, the company?
Well, I guess probably the biggest thing for us right now is that, I'm sure you're following the markets. We were at a conference a couple of weeks ago, and the main theme there was that most guys have never seen such a disconnect between the commodity prices and equity value of junior mining companies right now. So companies are really struggling to raise money. There's very little, free cash around for investment money. We got tons of cash. So we've got, we've got almost $9 million in the bank. We are, this has happened before. We've seen these cycles before, and this is when we really make money, because there's going to, in the next couple of years, assuming that markets stay like they are, a lot of these juniors are going to become very distressed. They could go under, but we've got the horsepower to pick up really, really good assets for super cheap. So this is going to be a great time of opportunity for us, I think, over the next couple of years.
Yeah, and I was I'm notified here that the silver symposium is the bottom of silver every year. So now's the time to get these things that you said are on sale. So all right, so the treasury is loaded up here. Let's talk about the exposure to the minerals. What are you looking for? What's important for investors?
So we're considered to be a project generator. So we're basically a company of technical people, geologists. We go out and try to identify opportunities. Wide range of commodities. We stake most of our projects. We own all of our projects 100%, and we're exposed to a wide range of different commodities. Right now, one of the most exciting spaces is the uranium space right now. I don't know if you've been following uranium. It's up 15% over the last 30 days. There's, I think, around 25 reactors being built right now. Canada, in Saskatchewan in particular, is the richest mineral endowment of uranium in the world. The grades there are like an order of magnitude above everywhere else on Earth. And we've got a lot of uranium projects in Saskatchewan. With various stages. Some of them are drill ready, some of them are really grassroots. We've been actually doing pretty well. A big part of our business model is to try to, if we don't option the properties, to try to sell them. We've actually been selling quite a few uranium properties. There's lots of stuff going on in the uranium space right now. We've got about 13 hectares staked in Saskatchewan, and we are, I'd say, one of the few companies that has the amount of projects that we have, and we've had lots of people approaching us to try to get in on these projects. So part of our project generator model is to try to move these projects along. If we don't option them, we then try to sell them.
So limited exposure, of course. So you're not necessarily staking your whole everything, all your capital on these. You're finding partners to do this. So yeah, let's build a message here for investors, Chuck, that are looking for that opportunity to get here and make some quick money here, because we should get probably a little move here. So educate an investor about the exposure that you have as a project generator and the upside to it. And again, the treasury's loaded.
So the way our project generator model works is we try to, exploration is inherently a very risky business. So what we try to do is we try to find partners for our projects. They can be, typically they're junior companies that maybe don't have a lot of cash, but they can always issue paper. So a lot of the deals we do, we get maybe a little bit of cash, we get a lot of stock, but we also get a commitment for that company to do work on the project in order to earn an interest in it. And what really works for us great is a lot of the companies we deal with don't really have a lot of technical people generally on the team, but we've got a wholly owned subsidiary, Terralogic Exploration, which comes into the picture because they do the work on the project. So it works great for us, and we've got our guys out on the ground working on the projects, and because it creates a bit of cash flow for us as well. So we get some money coming back through Terralogic to the company as well.
Yeah, let's talk about the strength of the company here. Again, I'll repeat it. Yeah, you have money. Your share structure has always been one of the tightest in the business. So as far as the activity on the stock here, and I know you're not going to get into the speculation here, but there's an opportunity here with everything you're working on.
Oh, I think there is for sure. And our stock, like everybody else, our stock price is really low. Like we're almost trading at cash value right now, realistically. So when you look at it like that, we're almost trading at our cash value. So there's lots of opportunity for sure on the upside. But I think that over the next year, there's definitely going to be continued interest in the uranium space. So there's going to be some catalysts that way, I think. And we're also, although we are a project generator, occasionally we do find projects in our portfolio, which was the one you're referring to, the Vulcan, where we toured this year, which is a SEDEX project located right near our home base in Cranbrook. So it's a Sullivan. We're looking for a Sullivan type ore body, which was like a $50 billion find when Consolidated Mining and Smelting first discovered it. Mined for over 100 years. And we've spent, I guess, the last 3 years, we've actually been spending our own money on this project. And we think we're, pretty confident that we've hit some really good mineralization up there. It's low grade, but we've hit good mineralization, good alteration. And we think that we are hopefully on the trail of another Sullivan type. All the indicators are there. It just needs more work. But we drilled 6 holes up there this year, and they're all excellent. So right now, and that's going to be another potential catalyst, is we're just waiting for the analytical results to do some more modeling to figure out where we're going to go next with that. But it's a very exciting project, and the prize is massive.
And you guys have done this before. The team's well-schooled, been around for quite a while. Termundi obviously leads up the team. So right over my shoulder here, I want to talk about this one here, because this is a part of the benefit of being involved in your company, of winning. So talk about the royalty. Yeah,
definitely. So another part of our strategy as a project generator is we've got all these different projects, all these different things we're working on, but it seems like every 5 years or so, there's a particular project in our portfolio that it's not getting any love. It doesn't really, just because it gets diluted with everything else. So we take that project out, or a couple of projects out of there, create a new company through butterfly process. We do a spin out. The existing Eagle Plains shareholders get a share of the new company, and then the new company stands alone with this project in it. And it's great for us because then we can finance that new company separately without diluting Eagle Plains shareholders, and it packages up in a nice way, highlights it for somebody else to come and take it out. And that's what we've done with a couple. We've done a few of these spin-outs, but 2 have been super successful. Copper Canyon, and recently we sold Amanika last year. And yeah, over the history of the company, we've dividended over $100 million back to our shareholders in these different deals. So it's worked out really well. And the latest one is Eagle Royalties, which we just spun out 4 months ago. And same thing, we had all these royalties sitting in Eagle Plains that we were carrying them on our books for zero value, basically. And we took all those royalties out, created a new company, put the royalties into a new company, and we listed it. We had a $17 million market cap. So the $17 million was sitting there all the time, but nobody saw it, right? So yeah, so now we've got this great royalty company. There's been a lot of M&A in the royalty space. We've got a flagship property up in the Yukon there, the Ormac property. We've got a kind of a sliding NSR on part of the project up there. It's a 6.2 million ounce resource right now. Great thing about the royalties, it's like a lottery ticket for the future. When that goes into production, it's going to flow cash back to us. But in the meantime, somebody else is spending money on that project to develop it. We don't have to spend anything on it. We just get to sit back. And they're drilling right now. And when you look at their timeline on their website, they're hoping to do a resource update next year, and then a PEA the following year. More either selling properties or optioning properties in the uranium space. Then we'll be putting out news from the analytical results from the Iron Range. That'll be definitely another thing that'll be coming out too.
Okay, a lot to pay attention to.
Or not the Iron Range, sorry, the Vulcan.
Vulcan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And appreciate again that invite for the tour. That was fantastic.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was a ton of fun.
Boy, you guys are wild men.
Yeah, it's an interesting business, that's for sure. And the other thing that's great about the Vulcan project, it's right in our backyard too. It's really nice. Like, it's great to be working around there, and it's relative. You know, we've been doing this long enough that we know the ins and outs. I mean, you'd think a helicopter-supported drill program and all that other stuff, but we're super efficient. We've got the prices of the drilling, the footage costs. We're very, very low on that.
Yeah, you guys run a tight ship, and I saw the operation, so it's a top-notch, first class. So that's Chuck Downie, Eagle Plains, EPL, Toronto Venture Exchange.
Thanks, Rob. Always a pleasure, bud.